October 7th marks the one-year anniversary of the horrific attack against Israeli citizens, the kidnapping of hostages, many of whom have died, many of whom are still being held. Since then, there's also been a horrific war in Gaza, which doesn't seem to have gotten us any closer to getting those hostages released. But luckily for both sides, the United States has been working tirelessly since then towards, well, I'll let our former president explain.
You know, I've been working tirelessly,
relentlessly focused.
I've been working nonstop.
We're very close. We're close. We're close.
I'm going to take a big bite of my ice cream cone as I find out how our ceasefire efforts are paying off.
Israel launching an all-out assault on Hezbollah in Lebanon over the weekend.
This is President Biden yesterday talking about what we're going to do about it.
We're going to do everything we can to keep a wider war from breaking out.
How f***ing wide does this war have to be before we call it a wider? Well, without Turkey, it's still technically in the margins. Look. As far as I'm concerned, it's not a wide war until it includes Mongolian archers. Come on! What are we doing? And by the way, if this isn't the wider war, then what is this?
It continues to be a very dangerous situation, a very difficult situation. It's a very difficult, volatile situation, and the situation could escalate at any moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's not a war, it's a volatile situationship. A friends with bomb-a-fits, if you will.
Thousands of wireless pagers simultaneously exploding across Lebanon.
Exploding pagers. Lebanon expected Israel to attack from the south, but instead they attacked from the 1980s. What? Ooh. You know what Lebanon should do? Yeah! By the way, quick message for our viewers who are under, let's say, 45. This is a pager. Let me come over here. This is a pager. This is a pager. I'm going to put it over here. Not really sure where we bought those from, so. You see, there was a time back in the olden days when we didn't have cell phones, but still wanted to buy drugs.
Last week, it was reported that Robinson spent years posting on the porn website nudeafrica.com. Yeah, he called himself a black Nazi and wished he could buy slaves. He talked about his love for trans porn, even though in public he denounces trans people, and he allegedly wrote detailed fantasies about his wife's sister that are so explicit, I only feel comfortable reading them to you if I replace all the nasty words with the word Smurf. So, here we go. Okay, here it is. Right when I was really pumping this Smurf shoot good, she shot a long, hot stream of Smurf up in the air that covered my chest and Smurf. It was so smurfing hot. She was smurfing, I was smurfing, she was smurfing, and I was covered in Smurf and Smurf juice and Smurf. Damn. According to polls, he's deeply unpopular with women. Maybe it's because of his legally adjudicated record of sexual assault. Maybe he forgot their birthdays. It's hard to say. But the fact is, he needs to win them back, and he knows it. So last night, he turned on the old Trump charm.
Sadly, women are poorer than they were 4 years ago, much poorer, are less healthy than they were 4 years ago, are less safe on the streets than they were 4 years ago, are more stressed and depressed and unhappy.
Ooh! Excuse me, you really know how to flatter a lady. Please tell me more about the bags under my eyes. Now, in her speech, Kamala was emphasizing her middle-class roots, while in his speech, Trump was saying, nuh-uh.
She never worked at McDonald's. It was a fake story. It was a fake story. She said she worked at McDonald's and she didn't. It was a lie. She never worked at McDonald's over the hot French fries. I think I'm going to a McDonald's in 2 weeks, actually.
Did Trump just talk himself into getting hungry? She never worked over the piping hot fries. So crispy and salty, each bite a perfect... We should go to McDonald's. Let's go to McDonald's. Let's go. So Trump's new conspiracy theory is that Kamala Harris never worked at McDonald's when she was young, which to him is basically stolen valor. How dare you disrespect our men and women in uniform? Those people served with honor and with extra ketchup packets, if you ask.
We are announcing the launch of Trump coins, a true symbol of American greatness. I've seen a lot of coins out there using my very beautiful face. I'm a very beautiful guy. I'm only kidding.
I'm only kidding. This is just the latest in a long line of junk he's been hawking all campaign season.
Of Trump digital trading cards. These cards show me dancing and even me holding some bitcoins. We're embracing the future with crypto. I'm proud to endorse and encourage you to get this Bible. My new book, Save America. SneakerCon. This T-shirt, which is really pretty spectacular, and it's selling like hotcakes.
Oh, Trump just came out with a new product. Well, let's see what it is.
Introducing Trump Spunk. I'm the first president in American history to drain his own swamp into tiny little bottles. Each vial is personally hand-cranked by yours truly, the greatest American president.
So what's the mayor in trouble for? Well, according to him, it's for simply caring too much.
I always knew that if I stood my ground for all of you, that I would be a target, and a target I became.
Oh my God. You did that for us? Oh my God. Oh my God. And I knew it. I knew that when you said the city should put garbage in garbage cans, they would come after you. I knew it, and they did. They did.
Not only do Europeans think we're ugly on the outside, they also think we're ugly on the inside.
They have really, really crazy people there.
Self-absorbed and feel superior.
They're quite brash, they're quite loud people.
Americans talk too loud.
Loud. Loud. Pretty loud.
What the f*** are you talking about loud? Y'all too quiet over there anyway, whispering and shit. You got too many damn secrets. The queen is dead. And I love to push back on these Europeans, but anyone who's been on the internet knows that we can be a little combative.